Okay, man. Yo, listen. I go by the name of DJ Polo, as you guys already fucking know, man.
Already.
You know what I mean? I be going crazy like from Thursday to Sunday and sometimes from Monday to Monday.
It don't stop.
It don't stop, baby. The grind is crazy. You feel me? I be DJing for like, 7 years now? If you guys don't know. You know what I'm saying? I go cool with it. Now, we got a podcast. It's kind of a podcast, interview shit, whatever you guys want to call it. I just bring people that I fuck with genuinely to come rock with me. You feel me? And today, man, I wrote a little something because I got a good introduction today. My boy's not here. H-Wiz is not here, so I got to hold it down. You know what I mean?
Deliver.
I got to hold it down. So today we got somebody. He goes by the name of Lonely Boy, as they will call him by Shifter Magazine. Yeah. What do they say? He's one of the best kept secret of Ottawa. Wow. Is that true?
That's 100% true.
Oh my God. And he goes crazy. Honestly, I've witnessed this. This guy is a crazy vocalist. I listened to his tape, Lonely Boy Volume 1, right?
Lonely People Volume 1.
Lonely People Volume 1. Let me correct myself.
It's all good.
I listened to that tape. The EP is magical. That's the best word to say it.
Okay.
Magical.
All right.
And it's very sentimental.
100%.
Very personal.
100%.
So for people that can relate to it, I can relate to it because I listen to that type of music a lot.
Right.
And like I told you earlier in our conversation, it kind of reminds me of Marvin Room.
Right.
Because your beat selection is amazing.
Thank you.
And your delivery is good.
I got an ear for this shit.
Yeah, I mean, so shout out to my boy, Lonely Boy. Welcome, everybody. Lonely Boy in the house, man.
What's up?
Yeah, man. Talk to them, my boy. Shut up.
So, it's Lonely Boy coming to you from Ottawa.
Yeah.
I'm the Fresh Prince of Orleans, East End.
Cap. I'm the king of Orleans. You feel me? Don't play with me.
Said Fresh Prince. I'm the Fresh Prince, baby.
Yeah.
So, so you can find me on all social media platforms at Lonely Boy XXO. This is Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Lonely People Volume 1 is available across all streaming platforms.
100%. Yo, that tape is crazy, by the way.
Run it up.
Make sure you go on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal. Y'all run that shit up. Because, this guy, I don't know where he popped up out of. You feel me? Because I just met this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
It's true. It's recent.
I just met this nigga. And he's a good energy, by the way.
Always.
Good vibes. You feel me? I rock with it. He's one of my bros' older brother. Shout out Weso. You feel me? In case you guys didn't know, that's his older brother.
Right, in case you didn't say so.
Yeah, I mean? But, yo, let's get into this, man. Yo, my boy, what got you into music first and foremost?
Yo, I think for me, it was just the ability that I knew that I was the only person in my family that could do this shit. Like, I knew from the time I was maybe
singing?
6, yeah.
Yeah,
because funny story, yo. My family, we love Whitney Houston. We fuck with Whitney Houston so hard. Like, we play that shorty every day.
Yeah.
And my grandma was obsessed with the Bodyguard movie. So she kind of had me watch that movie back to back. And my uncle decided to babysit me one day and he heard me singing. And I didn't know that I didn't know that I was singing. I was just mimicking what I was seeing on TV.
Yeah.
So he came in and he was just like, yo, do that again. That nigga made me rehearse about 2 hours straight, like just singing, watching this movie. Yo, on the same song. As soon as my mom came home, he was just like, yo, your son can sing. He's like, yo, go sing for your mom.
No way.
Yeah, and I was about 7. That shit tripped me out. Crazy. And I sang in front of her and she was like, oh shit.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Okay, so.
I swear, that's wild.
So I think I've just been singing ever since, and I obviously had a nice run in church, make sure I was part of choir.
Hold on. You're a church boy.
Yo, always a church boy.
Yo, H-Ways, man. We got another church boy in the house, man.
Yo, we all know that church builds some of the best singers,
By the way, all the Haitian niggas that know how to sing, they come from church.
Facts.
From church, like gospel and all that.
Facts.
My captain?
No, that's facts.
Like my host, H-Ways, he knows how to sing, right? He knows how to reach.
Yeah, bro, because they teach you that shit early. Like, you doing rehearsal, they make you do choir about Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Crazy. So
depends.
After your uncle found out you knew how to sing, your mom threw you in the choir?
Yeah, I kind of willingly wanted to go. I just thought like it was a flex. Like in high school, I grew up in Orleans, so everyone kind of played like hockey and shit, and I didn't. So I was like, oh, how am I gonna like do me? Yeah. So I just said, yo, fuck it, let me just start singing. And my school loved me so much that they would basically put me on all the school talent shows. I would get like extra privileges, not really go to class and shit.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, this is light.
Yeah.
But if outside of high school, I was like, okay, this is actually the jungle. Like, what the hell am I supposed to do with singing? What does that look like? And I didn't know.
So like,
for a hot minute.
So after high school, obviously,
I took a whole hiatus, but I didn't really work on a lot of music. I tried here and there, but I was inconsistent.
Inconsistent?
Yeah, I was inconsistent. I could say that confidently that I was. And, you know, I was still learning from guys like David Notes, Freddie Prince, who's my cousin.
Shout out to them 2 OGs in the game, by the way.
Right.
Freddie, we still love you, man. We miss you, man. We miss you at SugarTrap Radio, man.
Cool Capital.
Facts.
So
Facts.
Freddie Prince is my cousin. He's one of the reasons why
Actually told me that, yeah.
I love music because of him. Like, it's a shared feeling between me, him.
Yeah, that guy's he's a nasty writer. I gotta give it up to him. Pen game is crazy.
He knows how to tell stories, like for real.
Yeah,
for real.
He's
like,
a storyteller.
He could write a story, a whole script if he wanted to.
Yeah.
So working with him and David Notes, in the earlier stages, I got to work with Dead Ringer too. So they have like guys like Lubalin, Gru, Nick Soru.
I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with those guys.
It's all good.
Yeah.
So Lubalin now is like a really famous like TikToker. He basically reads comments and sings them. And that's kind of what he's known for. So anyways, that's where I had the chance of like learning a lot of my artistic abilities from. And then now I'm here.
Yo, man, shout out to you. That's a long journey still, to be honest. How did the name Lonely Boy come about?
2016, bro.
Were you a lonely nigga? Like, what's up,
yeah,
dog?
man. Yo, for real, bro. Shit was shit was hitting, bro. Shit was hitting.
Like, what's up,
man?
dog?
I just felt misunderstood, period. I just felt misunderstood. I felt like I felt like people didn't genuinely understand who I was as a person. I was like also going through undergrad. Like, you know, I was studying, doing my schooling and shit, you know, because immigrant parents want kids to.
Yeah, what'd you take what'd you take for undergrad?
For my undergrad, I took sociology with specialization in anthropology. And I really wanted to help indigenous people. That was like the reason why I wanted to go to school.
Nice. That's good.
I feel like black people, we have the culture. We have the culture by its neck, and everyone knows that, so people respect our community.
Yeah.
As for indigenous, I just feel like they're getting erased.
100%. They're getting disrespected.
Yeah, and we don't come for them. So I wanted to like show that I could do that for them. So
100%. Yeah, you should, as you should.
You know,
but
try and do what I can.
Nigga, you didn't answer my question. Like, what's up? How did Lonely Boy come about, nigga? What?
So Lonely Boy came about really.
Dog. See this guy? Yo,
I can answer the question. I promise.
Dog, what's up?
So Lonely Boy came about literally, like I said, in 2016. I wasn't getting any kind of love, like at all. It didn't matter.
Like as an artist or as a person?
Right? To be an artist, you got to know who you are as a person. You got to know who you are as a person. If you don't, you're going to be stuck and fucking walking in circles. And I wasn't getting love as a person. I felt like everything was not real because I wasn't real with myself. So I think the moment that I came up with that name, I was like, okay, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna find a way to like talk about what it is that I went through and stuff. And I didn't really have a rough upbringing, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But definitely like experiencing heartache, like getting my heart broken, like I can easily resonate.
What do you mean what do you mean by heartbroken? Like
going
relationships and stuff?
Yes, man. Like, you know, like failed friendships, failed relationships, not having a good relationship with parents, family members.
Yeah,
it's
100%.
like all that shit kind of takes place, and people ask you like, "You good?" You're like, "Yeah, I'm good." But that's all the bullshit that's happening in the background, you know.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I came up with Lonely Boy.
Basically, like, as you came up with the name, it actually brought you more in tune with your feelings.
Yeah,
and how
bro.
to be like more of a human being with yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, that's dope.
Definitely, like, you know, being first generation, you know, to Caribbean parents, like there's so much pressure to succeed and never fuck up at all.
Yeah, facts.
And I just didn't want that. I just think that that's like hella toxic. I was like, I can't do this shit.
But that's the thing, though. We all grew up in like black homes. If you grew up in
100%.
a black immigrant home, it's like
the vibes are different.
The vibes are different. Like the parents want you to succeed in their way, the way they were taught how to succeed,
right.
The way that they're taught how to succeed, which is like, oh, go to school, do this. I need the diplomas. But us as Canadians, as we grew up here, it's like
it's different, bro.
Like we have dreams and shit.
Yo, we have aspiration, we have hope. It's not the same. We're not living like day by day gutter shit. It's not.
And the thing too about like black immigrant families, I think like they don't give enough affirmation to their kids to succeed.
No.
So that's why it's like right.
And that was my biggest thing.
Okay.
It was a lack of like support in that end.
Yeah.
And they want like respect back. So I was just kind of like, no, I'm gonna take a step back. I really stopped fucking with this city and everyone in it for about like 3.5 years. I like literally left. And
where'd you go?
I went to Montreal.
Like Montreal, okay.
Yeah, Montreal. Man, donc, you know, I stayed downtown because if I'm gonna leave Ottawa, I'm just gonna stay downtown. I'm not gonna go to no Montreal Nord, no Crémazie, none of that.
Yeah, downtown's lit.
You know, so I stayed in Plateau area.
Yeah.
I lived a minute off of Saint Laurent Boulevard, which is like the hottest boulevard in all of.
Hottest.
You know, like it's a fact. You know, so that's where I stayed most of the time, and when I was ready to confront the noise and just like be about my shit and be in my bag, like I just came back. I came back to Ottawa. Montreal's beautiful. It helped me like grow as a person.
Yeah.
But I can do without the distraction. I just sometimes need to focus, and I just left and got back to my bag.
So like, when did you like figure out you needed to focus? Like after you left from Montreal, or after you came back from Montreal?
After I came back from Montreal.
Okay.
I noticed that I had like Montreal had built me into this machine. You know, I was like, yo, I had confidence. I didn't care.
Nigga, what are you talking about?
Yo, you know what I mean? Like, you know when no one can fuck with you. You know when you know when you got that like that confidence, like you really got that drip. Like that's what I got.
The sauce.
That's what I got coming out of Montreal. So stir it up a little bit. So I came back and it was just like it was like, yo, what am I gonna do? I'm in Ottawa. Yeah. I'm looking around. I'm like, yeah, looking kind of boring out here. Okay, how am I gonna switch it up? Mm-hmm. You know, I'm looking at other cities. Everyone has another artist coming out of the city. Nothing coming out from Ottawa. Nothing. So I was like
in the R&B,
yeah, yeah. So I just told myself like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And I think everyone thought I was joking around. And I think as soon as COVID hit,
got you focused.
I was like, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah, before I wasn't ready, for that. But I think being in quarantine, having that time alone and shit, no distraction, no clubbing, no whatever.
Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people got to focus during quarantine.
Bro.
Even myself. Look at me, man. I got a whole radio show, podcast and shit. I'm trying my best.
Basically. Yeah. And a lot of people wouldn't have been able to do that before.
Yeah, 100%.
So I feel lucky. I feel lucky that I was able to do that and kind of get into
I can't say lucky. I think you actually like you took your time to get it, from what you said. I'm just like reiterating everything you said.
Right.
You took your time to understand who you were.
Yes.
And like now you're actually like getting into it.
Yes.
Like, and you have a dope manager. Shout out to Rebecca.
Yeah.
That girl's crazy sometimes. But like, you know what I'm saying? She give me the crazy eyes, but like
Bexy.
she means her business. You know what I'm saying?
Sagittarius season.
Sagittarius season. Business, so
yeah,
like,
bro.
What'd you say, Sagittarius?
Yeah, she's Sagittarius.
Listen, man, we don't do them signs here, bro. Yeah, we don't do that shit.
I do.
So hold on. Now I'm gonna shift the conversation since you want to talk about signs, niggas.
Oh shit.
What the fuck? Okay, so you believe in the signs. Do you believe like what are you? What's your sign?
My sign is a Libra. People gonna say I'm toxic.
I'm an Aquarius. So I'm an Aquarius. So what makes you?
He's a menace, dog. What the fuck?
So like, what makes you think, okay, that like you can judge a person by their sign?
You can't.
Okay.
I don't. Yo.
Okay.
Okay. That's fucking crazy.
You're not those type of guys.
No, bro.
Bet.
Relax, bro. Like, you got to see. It's just more so like it's repeated behaviors in many individuals who ascribe under a certain month. That's how these assumptions and stereotypes get made.
You're not the type of people like, yo, what time are you born at?
Yo,
I'll tell you who you are.
I can't talk to you because you're a Gemini with a Pisces, right? No, get the fuck out of here.
Okay, you don't do the moon shit.
Bro, just don't disrespect me.
Yeah.
And we'll have a fucking problem.
Yeah.
So I don't care what your sign is.
Yeah.
I just don't want to be disrespected.
That's cap. You see, the way he's talking, he kind of cares. Like,
yeah, bro.
He kind of cares about the signs, though.
Yo, it's okay.
You kind of do, right?
Yeah, I like the signs though. Still,
I do too. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm capping a little bit, but like, listen,
it's kind of because it's kind of factual. It's kind of factual, not all the way.
I say like 45%
Bible on it. You can't put Bible on it.
You can't.
But yo, people be saying that shit with their full chest, talking about yo, I'm a Scorpio, blah blah blah. Scorpio. Look at Drake. Bro,
yeah, Scorpios are crazy.
This nigga be out here saying Scorpion, naming albums after all this kind of crazy shit.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Here's a song called Marvin's Room. Give me a break. Scorpio.
I get you, man. I get you because like the only reason I said this is because like, yo, bro, there's some girls that be asking you like, yo,
what's your sign?
What's your sign? What time are you born? I'll tell you who you are. I'm like,
nah.
Are you
you can't tell me anything about who I. Yo,
like, I'll tell you. Tell me the time, the second, and everything. I'll tell you who you are, man. Are you crazy?
Nah.
That's why I'm like, are you that type of person, bro?
I can't be on that time.
Nah,
I can't be on that time.
Okay.
That time is reckless. Yo, that time is the type of time you get disrespected on, bro. Don't
all the time.
What kind of time are you born at? Nah,
that's wild. It's wild.
Couldn't ask me that shit.
It's wild,
not in a million years.
Nah, but yo, that's moving along, bro. Like, yo, I appreciate you coming first and foremost. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, man, we barely know each other. The vibes are good right now.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? We're drinking and shit.
I needed it for sure.
Yeah, you had a long day.
Bro, yeah, dog.
What'd you do today?
Grinding. So basically, any artist, I work a regular day job, I'm like Superman and shit. And then when it's time to leave.
Tell them what's your day job, dude.
You really want to know what my day job is?
Nah, Dan, don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that.
My day job is pretty lit.
Okay, then talk your shit then.
So what my day job is I basically teach organizations how to be less racist.
Woo.
That's what my job is.
Woo.
It's a squad, about 11 of us,
Whoa.
and that's what we do.
Whoa.
We create presentations, give people documents and stuff like that, and we kind of teach them and educate them on how to not be racist so they can have a better workplace. Yeah, that's what we do. That's what I do, yeah.
I'm shocked. Whoa.
Yeah, it's an intellect, bro. I'm smart.
That's crazy. I've never heard anybody, excuse me, tell me about they're doing that type of job. Like, what's the position called?
My position is called engagement strategist.
Get your bag up, ladies and gentlemen.
Right?
Not your funny up. You feel me? Shout out H-Ways. I'm using your slang right now because you hear my boy. You feel me? But
we'll drink one for you, H-Ways.
Yeah, we'll drink one for you, my guy.
All right.
Straight up. But yo, for real though, like, what's your plans with the music now? Obviously that you released your tape. Like, I feel like you have a major rollout going on with the tape right now.
Yes.
You're getting a lot of response from it.
Yeah, bro.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yo, international shit. I'm telling you, brother. Yeah, brother. I am international now.
That's what I'm saying. Though. Like, you're getting a lot of response from it. Yeah. Like, how are you gonna respond to it? That's the real question. How are you gonna respond to all of that?
So you got to look at this as definitely like strategy, right? So when someone kind of gives you all that, when someone recognizes what you're doing, you got to follow up with more music. Yeah. And from that more music, you got to follow up with performing in between those things. Yeah. So how I'm following up is I'm definitely going to be dropping more music. Yeah. Like
2022 is full.
2022 is packed.
Yeah.
So dropping music, dropping some visual assets. I might be doing a little documentary, a little movie or something along those lines. Yeah. And definitely getting to my festival bag. I think after doing Cranium, I think it just taught me that like I actually can raise a standard in the bar for a lot of artists that come to whatever show slacking, thinking like it's whatever. Yeah. People come to see you sing. People come to see you perform, and they want to feel something when they leave. Yeah. And I could have 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 followers on IG, Twitter, whatever the case may be, but people can still talk shit about you. You know, an artist like Sweetie, she got bare fans. People still let her know that her performances aren't up to par. Yeah, I don't ever want. She's showing
that she's doing perfect for the performances and shit.
You know what I mean? So that's why for me, it's just like I don't ever want to have that issue. I just want to be a thorough artist.
I don't think you have that issue because I've witnessed you perform at the Cranium Festival.
Right.
I've actually witnessed you perform, and like I have to give you your flowers, man. Like
thanks.
Like I heard the
I'm telling you,
my nigga. I looked at who was beside me. I don't know if it was 20K or fucking your brother. I looked at them. I'm like. I looked at them and then I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I'm like, whoa. You actually
he said, qu'est-ce qu'il y a?
Yeah, come. I was pretty shocked. I'm not gonna lie. Because I've never met you and I've never heard you sing. No. And then I heard you sing, I'm like, oh, wow. Yeah. You can reach certain like you're a vocalist first before like
before
you're a super vocalist, and I'm like, whoa. And you can have crowd control.
Shout out to Ray. Ray Smith is my vocal coach, so she definitely Ray. Definitely got me my bag. Yeah, because
and the performance is not easy, and like you're able to talk to people and actually like interact with them. You feel me,
bro? Because the performance is a hangout. Like people want to
put R&B artist, though.
Yeah, like for an R&B artist, I can't talk about any other genre, but for me, it's like, growing up, watching other R&B acts, like they're there to hang out with you.
Facts.
I got to see Boyz II Men growing up. Like they hang out with their, you know what I mean? Like they chill. I got to see Usher. He chills. Yeah. He talks as artists, So I'm trying to do the same, Yeah.
Just can't. Obviously, like you're saying, Usher, like it's a hangout. It's all about the hangout.
It's a hangout. They're creating that connection. If I don't have that connection, thanks, bro. Yeah. If I don't have that connection, it's always going to be a problem. Yeah. I wanted to make sure that if I was going to perform at Cranium, that I could basically show people that I'm not afraid to show them what time it is. Yeah. And I think I did what I needed to do.
No, you definitely did what you had to do, man. You definitely did what you have to give you your flowers for that, because for me, being a first time listening to you and actually seeing you on stage, I was pretty surprised. Yeah, like, me, I'm a super special.
You're a critic?
I'm a critic. Like, people say I sound like a hater, but bro, like,
I was gonna be like, people tell you an asshole because I feel like you probably
I'm a super asshole. I don't give a fuck. But like, like that's my.
It is what it is. I talk facts and facts only.
No, it's not. Like, bro, like I don't mean shit. Like, I don't mean it like in the sense of like how can I say this?
In a malicious way, like you're just there.
Anything I do is not malicious.
Well, it's not malicious.
Straight, genuinely, because like if I like you and I actually fuck with what you do, I'll tell you my opinion. Because that only means you're trying to be better, and I'm trying to better what you're trying to do. Right. Some people are not trying to hear it, but like
they want yes men's. We don't do yes men's.
And I'm not a yes man.
No, we don't do that shit.
And like I was telling you about T. I'm like, when I saw his evolution as an artist,
Right.
and like I've always given him my honest opinion,
Right.
and like I'm always gonna keep doing that
Right.
for every rapper in this city,
Right.
or every rapper artist, because if your own clique
Right.
keeps telling you yes, it's dope,
You're never gonna know.
It's dope. Me, I'm not like, I don't care. I don't need to be your friend.
No, to tell you.
I don't need to be your friend to tell you, because like I'm not a fake person.
Right.
Like people might hate me because like I'm a dickhead, you know.
Right.
Like,
He's
facts.
like,
Like,
I wear that shit on my chest.
no,
I'll
I don't.
tell you
like
if
yo,
you
like
suck,
I'm
period.
trying to be better as
Yeah.
a person to like, you know, be more like passive
Right.
than aggressive.
Right. Right.
It's just like my nature is super aggressive.
Right.
And I tried not to be aggressive.
Right.
I try not to, but like my delivery is super aggressive.
It's all good.
But it is what it
And
is.
yo, just disclaimer, you know, he said that he is aggressive before we even started this
It's a
fucking
fact.
podcast. He said, yo, just disclaimer, I tend to be aggressive. You know, I be in my shit. You don't gotta apologize. If that's how it is, that's
just
how it is.
I am, you know. And,
Right.
like,
So you let
some
people know. Disclaimer.
Some people are just like sensitive and shit.
Right.
And, like I just don't want to like hurt people's feelings.
Right.
And
Right.
that's why I tell them, like, listen, man, I might say some things, you
Right.
might take it wrong, but like
Right.
the conversation, if it's genuine, it's
Perfect.
amazing.
He's
We're
like,
good.
we're good to go.
We're good
So
to
my
go.
question to you is, do you feel like, based on that, and right, not telling someone yes because they're your friend, do you feel like there's a certain type of a mediocrity that we have in the city? Like people tend to like yes man mediocre artists. In
I
Ottawa?
feel
Do you
like
that's
in
a culture?
Ottawa, okay, if you want me to break down the artistry in Ottawa,
Yeah.
like we were just talking earlier, I feel like people are so caught up into like you said, like 2015 type of vibes, right?
Mhm.
Like, which is like, I'm gonna drop my music and like I'll just see what happens.
Yeah.
That's not really like
no one's checking for
that's not
you.
the method anymore, right?
No.
You actually have to be out here. You got to meet people.
Mhm.
You got to talk to people, and like people from Ottawa, most less artists from Ottawa.
Mhm.
People will say like, "Oh, Screwface Capital," but like the artists are the Screwface because like they're unapproachable.
Right.
They don't like to like people talking to them.
Right.
Like, bro, you're a fucking artist. You gotta let people
Yeah,
talk to you
It's
because
true.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. Me myself,
Mhm.
before the pandemic,
Mhm.
like you said, I wear many hats. So like I got into like a bag of like just being negative
Okay.
towards like myself.
Okay.
Not like people, but towards myself, and like being selfish and not because I'm a DJ first.
Right.
Before anything, I'm a DJ.
Yeah,
so
so
like
you don't do music requests because that shit's annoying as fuck.
I don't. But like it's like
Told you.
it's just like people would like I would like be so negative towards people
Yeah.
because I was going through shit.
Okay.
As an artist, right?
Right.
I was going through shit and like I was not marketing myself as I'm marketing myself now, right?
Right.
It's like I was not like
Right now
I
you're
could
definitely in your
have been
bag.
somewhere else than I am right now. That's
Right.
what I'm trying to say, right?
Right.
It's just like I was not going out there. I was not knocking on doors. I was not talking to people. If people were trying to talk to me, I'd be like, "Who the fuck are you?"
Right.
Like, you know, like we have no relations. I wasn't trying to be friends with nobody. I wasn't trying to make new friends.
Yeah.
And I'm in an industry where I have to be friendly.
Yeah.
I have to meet
Gotta be
people.
people-oriented type of thing.
Exactly.
Right?
I have to
Ready.
like my people skills were down.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? My people
But you
skills
got
were
people skills, bro.
my people skills were down, and like it was just like, and then people were looking at me. Oh, that guy's a villain, right? Oh,
Right.
he's hard to talk to.
He's the bad guy. He's the bad guy.
He's the bad guy. He's the bad
Bad
guy.
guy.
But I don't care. I'll wear that hat. You know, I don't care. But the thing is, like, as an artist, you have to learn. Like, just for people in Ottawa that are listening,
Mhm.
you got to learn. Like, you can be the bad guy, but like you got to know how to interact with people.
Yeah.
Like, even if you're in the wrong, like I don't know you.
Yeah.
If I feel like I'm in the wrong, be like, yo, listen, I apologize for that.
Right.
Let's keep it going. Let's
Right.
keep working.
Right.
You feel me?
Accountability.
Accountability, that's
Accountability
it,
is
that's
very.
it.
It's a very important
And
thing.
like people in Ottawa don't do that. And like the
Yeah.
music in Ottawa, there's really good music in Ottawa.
Bro,
My bro.
I got some art. Like, there's some Ottawa artists
My
that
nigga,
I'm definitely paying
my
attention
nigga,
to right
this
now
is,
because
some
like
music, like me, I have a good ear for music, and like
Okay.
it's like, whoa, I listen to them, and then I look at the characters, just like you're not making it nowhere because like you're not coming outside. You're so caught
Right.
up in into your own lifestyle
Mhm.
that like
from high school, dog.
exactly,
yeah,
you're
that
caught up
doesn't do
into
anything.
all your bullshit
Right.
that's following you, but like you got to learn how to like market yourself, be better, and like actually go outside and meet people.
Right.
People are like you said, like you can be in your own bubble as an
Right.
artist, but bro, nobody's gonna come knock at your door. You're like, hey, I found you on TikTok, I found you on
No.
Instagram.
Exactly.
Those are chance. That's like 1 in 1,000,
Uh-huh.
1 in a million, 1 in 7 billion. You get what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
It's just like Ottawa has to learn how to. The artists in Ottawa specifically have
Right.
to learn how to like market themselves.
Right.
Go work with other artists.
For
Be
sure.
in the studio. Be in your cave. Like
Put
you just
that
gotta be
10,000
outside.
hours in because it literally does take that. You know,
trust
like
me, you gotta put in
you gotta
that
be
work.
in there.
You gotta
Yeah.
put in that work. Be outside, meet the people, and like, yo, just be nice. You know what I'm saying? Be good to people, and they'll be
True.
good to you. You feel
True.
me?
That's exactly that.
How do you feel about it? How do you feel about the own question you just asked me?
But my own question, I know, not me holding it down, with the questions and shit. No, for me, I definitely do think that there's this underlying mediocrity. So we gotta, if we want people to realize our city and realize that there's artists that are coming out of our city, I definitely think it's important for us to, be truthful about what's coming out of our city. Just because, you're this person's friend and I know you and I like you. If your music is not good, it's just not good. And there's nothing wrong with being like, yo, you can be better. So I could provide solutions. I'm not going to just be like, yo, your music's trash. Honestly, if you changed a piano for maybe a guitar, or maybe if you went to the studio or maybe took some vocal lessons, like this record would be 10 times stronger. Yeah. You understand? Because there's no point in critiquing someone if you're not going to provide them with solutions. So I don't mind. The thing about it is, like you said, like people, Screwface, Ottawa, right?
100%.
So we're kind of like, oh, who are you and who are this and whatever. So
people are very, very subjective,
right? Exactly, and they take shit way too personal. Yeah, and I used to be that kind of person, and I realized that like constructive criticism or just criticism in general doesn't mean that the person telling you is a bad person, and doesn't mean that you're shit. It just means that you got some work to do to be better. I don't want anyone to think that right off the gate I was a dope ass singer. Like I was, but like. The point is, like, I wasn't.
Talk your shit, dog.
The point is,
talk
like,
your shit, nigga.
I wasn't really out here just like going on stage and being like, well, like I wasn't doing all that kind of shit, Yeah. I gotta learn, and I'm still learning, and I'm forever grateful for that. So I just think people got to be real about, what it is that they want to do, and that's kind of that, So mediocrity, I feel like it happens, but aside from that, I do think we have really great acts, Yeah. So, we got like City, we got Leah Cloud, City we got Linda Sun, Queso, there's Jaden Hill just dropped this little teaser yesterday. Jaden Hill? Yeah.
He's a singer, isn't it?
Yep. Yeah. Jaden Hill just dropped this R&B record that's going to be fucking stupid because like I don't think anyone's ready. Yeah. And and like these are artists that I'm looking forward to seeing, really putting it on for our city,
Would you ever like sorry to cut you off, but like would you ever do a collab with any rappers in Ottawa?
I would, but it would have to definitely be something that's like, I Need a Girl. It would have to be like that kind of I Need a Girl part 1, part 2. It has to fit with what I'm doing. Yeah. Because I don't like to just collaborate with an artist because they're hot. Like if I feel like our sounds are not gonna mesh, I'm not gonna step in a booth with you. There's no point. Because then you're gonna be like, are we releasing it? Fuck no, we're not releasing it. You want me to waste your all this money on your studio time? Like, nah. So I really just want to work with like artists that are on the same wavelength of me, or they understand what I'm trying to do. Yeah, I think that's one thing because we're in an era where everyone's collaborating, but they don't even know what their shared interests are. Before you're an artist, you're a person. Find out what the person you're collaborating with likes, what they fuck with, what's their interest. That way you can build a song that's more cohesive. I think I kind of
building
agree. Rapport, like a relationship.
Exactly. That's exactly like that's the problem with like a lot of people in Ottawa. Like they're like, yo, jump on the track with me. Let's do this. Let's do that. But like they have no chemistry. No, zero chemistry. And then you listen to you listen to the track. You're like, God damn,
this is doo-doo, bro. This is doo-doo. Who lets you put this shit out?
Yeah, facts. Like that's Ottawa. Like but there's some amazing talents. Don't get me wrong. There's some fire talents in this motherfucking city. There is. But like a lot of people just don't know how to market themselves. And like
I think that's gonna change though.
You think so?
I think that's gonna change.
You have faith in that.
Yeah, bro. It's the first time that I've seen like, I get to be a part of a group of artists that like they're all getting recognition, To be in the same room with the artists that I just mentioned is enough for me, and people are looking for them. People are looking to help them expand their careers in other countries. Yeah, that's some shit that I would have never seen. Bro.
I gotta give you daps because my guy, I caught you just right. You're about to take off. You feel me? So I need my credit. You know what I mean, nigga? I need my credit whenever you blow up, nigga. Okay. Whenever you come back to Ottawa,
I got you. I'm gonna come back and do a polo podcast.
Listen, you can't forget my boy Fence.
No. Fenty? No. Come on, I can't forget Fenty. Trust me. Come on. Trust me. This man's on my ass already. He's like, yo, let me know when you got that work. I'm like, I'm gonna let you know when I got that work. Yeah. But no, like it's all about just building, like working with. I consider it like Justice League. That's how I look at it. I only want to be associated to superheroes that are ready to go and do their shit, not superheroes in development. Superheroes that are ready to fucking do something. Because like some people are just not ready. Some people are, and I'm in a space where everyone just needs to be ready, and I'm only working with people that are ready because the people that are ready can bring change in the culture in the city. 100%. You know what I mean?
I feel like I give Ottawa 10 years before we see that elevation.
It's funny that you say that. I'm gonna definitely say between 5 and 10.
I say 10 years because the elevation. Because don't forget, like Ottawa is still a growing
it's still
city.
Political too.
Yeah, so political, and it's growing. Like it's a government city, anyways.
That's true.
But it's growing. Like the community. Yeah, you're crazy.
I know. Can't believe I'm drinking that vodka straight, bro. Yikes, bro. It's just
that nigga poured up.
I know, bro. Like,
that nigga poured up.
Yo, okay. Reckless.
Anyways, yo, listen. Ottawa is a very political city.
True.
And it's actually so fucked up that it's political because it runs through music, anything that you do. You run a bar, you run this, everything is political.
Right.
Like,
politics.
It's not like Toronto or
Montreal.
Everything is unified, right?
Everything is unified, but people aren't afraid of breaking the rules. Be like, yeah, we want to keep this place open, so we're not following your rules.
Yeah,
staying open.
Yeah, I'll pay the fine. Get the fuck out of here because they got money, right?
That's Montreal.
They got money. Even Toronto would be like there's a guy that told me a story just recently. He's like, his friend owns a club in Toronto.
Okay.
And this is during COVID, and they did an after party. In Toronto.
Yeah.
They paid off the cops to block the street.
100%.
And then he went to a warehouse where there's like over 1,200 people. He's just like, what the fuck is this? Like, he told us, well, there's cops right there and all. Like,
paid, bro.
He's like, bro, don't worry about it. We good. We paid them off. And that's like Ottawa. You can never.
I can't front. I was one of them niggas at them parties. I can't lie. And that shit is true. It's real.
It's real.
I was going to like underground parties in Montreal and Toronto. I know people are gonna say that it's reckless, but like, especially when people were like, "Oh, we're not too sure," like we'd still like take precautious measures and stuff,
Yeah.
But like, it's definitely a vibe, and you could definitely see how like bigger cities they have that kind of like the people want to keep it alive.
Yeah.
So they don't really let anyone come in and like fuck with that.
Okay, so since you're talking about big cities, do you think you're gonna stay here once you break out? Or you'd be like, yo, fuck this place. I'm going to LA. I'm buying my crib.
No.
Fuck y'all niggas.
No, Ottawa's my base.
Yeah.
Ottawa's my base. You got to think about it. Yeah, like one thing that I learned from artists like Drake is that like you come back to where we crown you a champion.
Facts.
Right. One thing that I didn't like about artists like Masari or whomever came out of Ottawa, you dipped. Like Masari was fucking huge. I have not seen this man touch streets, and I don't know when. Maybe I'm not
Belly,
in
where you at, man? We miss you too.
Maybe I'm not in the circle to know like where these guys are at if they come to Ottawa. But like
like Toronto, bro.
We need Ottawa needs that infrastructure because you have artists. So like you're asking me if I break out, will I dip and never come back? Nah, because the whole point of me is to be a hometown hero. You got to come back and show them wagwan. So when I bounce, I know I can stay in LA for a bit, and we're good.
Yeah. All right, that's blessed.
It's all about give back. It's all about giving back.
Bro. So. I forgot what I was gonna ask you. My mind drifted.
That gray goose, eh?
That gray goose is touching me just now. But who would you say, in your opinion? Hold on. Oh, say talk your shit, man. Sing for them, man. Give him a note. Hold on. Give him a little bit of October. Give him a little piece of October, real quick.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've been done since last October.
Yeah.
And I can't get you off of my mind.
Yeah.
Love drum, baby, I'm not sober. And why is it taking time?
Jeez.
And the one thing you should remember is a love like mine is hard to find. And you can have any other, and they cannot love you like I.
Jeez, make some noise! Let's go, man, my boy. Let's go.
It's karaoke.
Yeah, y'all better drop the motherfucking comments on YouTube because this guy, I give it up to him, man. He pulled up on me, he went crazy. You feel me? We drinking, we talking mad shit.
Catching a vibe.
You want to tell me like how's your relationship with your manager? How did you guys meet? How's the relationship? How was that?
That's a very fucking good question.
Yeah, how's that?
Yo, to be honest with you, it's by far, like, I love her so much.
Yeah, but like, how did you guys meet? How did you choose her to become your manager?
She chose me.
She chose you.
She chose me. So at the time,
that makes no sense. But okay, go ahead.
At the time, she chose me.
How did she choose you, nigga?
So I was in the studio. Let me tell you something, nigga. I was in the studio. She came
in Ottawa.
And, in Ottawa. I was producing with Sino, and she came through. And I looked at her and I was like, "Who the fuck is this chick? Like, what are you doing?" And she straight up told me as I'm writing the song and as I'm recording, she's like, "Nah, it could be stronger. Like, I don't even think you know what you're trying to say."
God damn, Becky.
I mean, I just looked at her and I was like, "Fuck." So I got frustrated. I was like, "Anyways, I'm going to Mexico. I'm gonna come back in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna have the vibes right, and then whatever, we'll see." And then she came back and she's like, "Now that's what I'm talking." Now COVID happened.
Shit.
COVID happened and we lost touch. Then I started working on Lonely People.
Okay.
And I kind of previewed like a quick demo. And she looked at me and she was like, "Okay, cool." I went to Toronto sometime in September, my boy Corey, and I came back from a crazy night. And she calls me and she's like, "Yo, honestly, I don't know if it's just the weed or whatever, but I'm listening to this shit." And like, she's like, "I've listened to it enough times to know that like, nah, you're it. Like, I think I found it. Like, that's you. You know? So whatever it is, like, from here on out, like, I'm with you. I'm rocking with you.
You sent the 3-piece combo before he came out?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Yeah. It was organized in a certain way, and she was just like, "Yeah, I see what you're trying to talk about." So, you know, she was like, "Yo, let's link up." And then since then, she hasn't left my side, and like, she even told me to like push back what I wanted to do, and really develop that further. So it's really grace to her, and like, she's teaching me a lot about patience.
Okay.
I'm a person who's like, "You ready to go? I'm ready to go."
Yeah, that should.
You know what I mean? That showed that I'm stubborn. That's hell, you know? Yeah. And she's teaching me to be, she taught me how to be patient. So now I'm in this position.
There's the Libra in him, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, it's balance, you know? It's giving crazy,
I'll talk shit.
I'm like, "No, I want to do it right now." And then you're like, "No, patience." I'm like, "All right, cool."
Yeah. But that's good, though. That's good.
So we work really well. Like, it's not a thing. There's not a lot of ego. There's people that I work with, a lot of humility.
Yeah.
I'm able to be like, "Yeah, you're wrong. I'm right." Or, "Yo, I could do this better." Or like, "Teach me. I don't really know. How do you know someone who can do it better?" And she's always willing to like show me the person who could do better and then have them teach me. So I'm never in a position where I'm losing because she's always making sure that I'm built.
That's good.
Right. And she's setting me up for success, never failure.
That's good.
You know, I refused to get vocal training. She had to convince me that I needed it. And I needed it.
That's the problem about like,
I needed it.
She's a good,
she's
a good A&R because like I don't
Bex
know.
Wears more than
she's developing you to be a better artist.
She does a lot of roles in one. If people knew, like, she has a really good eye for film. She has a really good ear for music. So she executive produced pretty much every single thing. Like, I recorded over like 20 songs. She literally listened to each song, was like, "Trash, keep, trash. No, we're gonna use that for something else."
I like that energy.
And she doesn't tell me yes because I want to hear it.
Yeah, I like that energy. So I like that energy.
I appreciate it. And that's how I met her. So I've only met her. I met her in what? September 2019. 2019? That's when I first met her. When we finally locked in and she was my manager, like everything to me, it was September 2020. September 2020.
Nice. So, good. So are you signed to any label right now? Or
no.
are you just fully independent?
No, fully independent because there's ways around it, you know. We got to think about it. There's artists like, you know, Brent Faiyaz, artists like, I can't think of any right now. Even Kitchenada, even like, you know, Anderson .Paak. A lot of these guys before they got to where they were all unsigned. So it's a way about building your presence, building what you have to offer, so that when you even do present yourselves to a label or a label approaches you, well, you can negotiate something that's
100%.
That's worth it for you and your team. You know, everyone who's working with me is sacrificing a lot, you know, but they don't even question it. They just appreciate what I do and they appreciate who I am. Yeah. And they're like, "Yeah, you gonna do it."
Yeah, for sure, because like, they obviously see the stardom in you.
Yeah,
I
think that's what it is.
I just hope that your team has the best intentions in you. As you're speaking, they really do.
I think so. 100%. I feel that way. You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's people who have come across my path and be like, "Oh, you know, like, you should be very weary of people trying to take advantage." Yeah, people will always take advantage. It's not just in music. People,
of course.
Even your fucking family takes advantage.
Even your own team will take advantage of you. But like, you gotta keep it honest with yourself. Like, the people
I see it and I feel it.
No, what I mean is, your team could take advantage of you, but it's all to benefit each other. Because you take advantage of them because you're using them as well. Right. Like, right?
Yeah, but something that I have to gain from them. Yeah, they're dedicate their time to me.
They're gaining from you, you're gaining from them. So that's good.
Every relationship, I look at it not as a transaction, but a part of me does, because it's like people tend to... One of the things that I learned is that people, when they approach relationships from a business point of view, they're able to set expectations and their communications is clear. Because I could be like, "Yo, you said that you're going to give me X, Y, and Z. You haven't done that. And I'm giving you what I'm supposed to. So what are we going to do to fix that? Because if you can't, then I'm going to have to pull back."
Yeah, bye-bye.
You know?
Right.
And I think I have a little bit of that splashed into any relationship that I have. And I think it's better served me. Now, I'm not saying that works for everybody, but it works for me. And I think I genuinely show people that I love and I care for, that help me with my music and outside of my music, what time it is.
Yeah.
And I think that it's just about finding what works for you and finding what works out for the team around you, you know? So I think everyone has my best intentions.
That's good, man.
You know?
I have to give it up to you. You have a band too? Do you have a band?
Right now? Bro. We got
you
musicians.
have a band for your performances?
100%.
I like to see that, man.
I work with Darius. I don't know if you know him.
I've seen him around you. Yeah.
So Darius is
he's a good. That guy's crazy.
It's not just a drummer, bro.
I know he's not just a drummer. Yo, Darius,
if you're hearing this, bro, you need to drop a tape. I know he's not just a drummer. You need to drop a tape. You need to drop something. This nigga has vocals, bro. I'm looking at the camera. Vocals. He got fucking vocals. I'm looking at you right now. You seen it? Vocals. You already know. He already knows, bro. The guy is crazy with the pen.
Okay.
Crazy with the vocals. Crazy with the drums. Well, he comes from a very talented family.
Okay.
And I've known his family since I've been a jit. So.
Okay. Oh, you guys are very good friends.
Yeah, from a long time, like childhood.
You guys are friends first.
Childhood.
You guys are friends
first.
We
grew up in the same area, like church boys. You know what I mean? And
nigga église.
Nigga église.
Hallelujah. Amen.
So I got to work. Yeah, so that's an artist that I got to work with. A multi-dimensional artist. So
I've seen him when I used to see it when he used to do Express Yourself at People.
Yes.
Like I used to see him do his thing, and it's
bro. Man's talented.
Very talented. Yeah. Very talented.
We're not working with weak artists in my ends. So
yeah, nigga, you ain't gotta put it like that, dog.
Nah,
I hear you, dog.
Yeah.
Relax, boy.
It's kind of aggressive over here. You get it? You okay?
I'm aggressive, boy.
I think it's the Grey Goose.
God damn. So now you're saying are you gonna drop an album next year? Or are you just gonna drop another project, just like a regular Ottawa nigga?
Do I gotta disclose that?
I just want to know.
Do I gotta disclose that?
It's up to you. I'm just asking.
So
you're free to answer whatever you want.
Oh, I will.
I'm just saying. Are you planning to drop a full album, or are you gonna be again an Ottawa nigga, drop an EP, a project? What are you doing?
A bit of both.
I like that. So you got an arsenal coming for you guys.
Like I said, I just got a lot of music that's ready to be dropped. I'm even working on a little secret project with Hueso. It's been ongoing for about.
My boy, you dog. I'm gonna catch you slipping. You got me?
Yeah.
So catch you slipping.
I'm working with Hueso and a group called Chemist. Right. And they're from Ottawa too, and so we're all kind of collaborating together.
Fuck, I need to be outside more. I don't know these people.
No, it's all good, bro. And one of the members from Chemist actually is my main engineer. So
Who's that?
He goes by RIP Vic. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, I know. Okay, Chemist. I know.
Yeah, right.
I know now.
So
okay, never mind. I know.
Yo, this guy just understands me to the fullest, bro. I can come to the studio twisted, hungover. He'll know how to make me sound. He'll just know how to channel my fucking artistic energy.
Yeah.
Juiced. He'll be like, yeah, that's what you're gonna do. And I'm like,
yeah.
I do it. It turns out ill. And I'm like, whoa, I can do this. He's like, you can do this anyhow, bro. So yeah. So I work alongside those people. So there's a lot of music coming out of me. Yeah. I don't want to be that artist that drops and disappears.
So how do you go through your process of making music? Or do you go about more talking about what you've been going through, or you focusing on talking about just the regular bullshit that everybody talks about?
No, I knew what you're gonna ask. So my process is kind of I need to feel the beat.
You need to feel the beat.
If I do not feel the beat, I'm not writing.
You're not writing. But no, what I mean is you're more what I mean when you write, is it more a emotional aspect of it?
Emotional.
I
gotta be going through it. All the music that I've created recently, especially for EP for the Lonely People Volume 1, I was going through it while I was writing it. So the emotion wasn't fake. It was just all there. So it's the same way that I apply it. Now, in certain terms, if I'm not going through it, but you are, and you're confiding in me, well, I know how to write because I'm writing from a third person point of view. And I know how to capture that like it's me because you're telling me what you're feeling. So I take what I need and I write. You understand? And that's how I've always approached music, you know? So, I mean, it could go both ways. But how I write music is, usually emotion-based or basically being able to observe. I'm in taking that. But if the beat doesn't hit or it doesn't do what it's supposed to do, I'm not really going to commit to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I can't
But, are you more of, what was I going to say? Hold on.
Yeah, we speak French. For people who don't know what
I was going to ask you, fuck, I lost my train of thought. Fenty, what the fuck was I supposed to say?
Come on, help us.
Nigga? Fuck.
Basically.
God
He's
damn.
Just chilling,
God damn, I was going to say something and it flew from my mind.
It's about songwriting?
Yeah, it's about songwriting.
So my process?
Not your process. Do you songwrite for other people?
haven't had the I mean, I have.
You have before?
I have before, but I haven't had the opportunity to fully, concretely like deliver something. I think it's cool. A lot of people can write for anybody. You know, a lot of people have come into my sessions and offered me bars and stuff like that. Like I can do that with someone too. But for me, I like to see final product out streamed. Like, you know. So can I say that? No.
Okay.
You know, but I would like to. Definitely would like to.
Go to writers camp or all that type of shit.
No, definitely do. That's one of the things that I do with Darius a lot.
Okay.
I know Darius have been slacking. I've been slacking because he's always inviting me, and I'm like, yo, bro, I'm really busy, can't really. But
Toronto or here?
Here mainly. I was supposed to reach out. I was supposed to go. I was actually supposed to leave with this nigga and go to LA and do a whole songwriting camp and stuff, and I wasn't able to. So I'm definitely for 2022 and going forward, making sure that I can fit that into my time and my schedule. Because me and him, when we're together, we make crazy music.
No way.
Yeah, we really do. We have a really good musical synergy, and I think that like when we're writing for other artists or we're collaborating with other artists, it comes through. You know, I tend to have a really good musical collaboration with other people because I know how to play my role. I know when I'm the star center or something, and I know when I need to sit the fuck back.
Okay, you know how to play your position.
100%.
That's good.
That's how I know I'm always gonna survive in this game. Because I know when to take a seat back. I'm not driven by ego.
Yeah, one of my OGs told me the same thing. He's like, yo, listen, man.
I'm not driven by ego.
For you to survive in anything, you can't be first at all times. You can never be first at all times. You got to play your position.
Right.
It's never about the money. It's about how you play your position and how you move forward. And that's real.
That's it. That's how I learn, and that's how I basically go about it.
I did that song with Freddie. I forgot. What is it called?
Nefarious.
You did Nefarious. You didn't do a second song with him because he sent me a couple. No, you only did Nefarious?
Yeah, because I collaborated with Freddie like
a few times
on his Cold Capital project. I definitely did a lot of background vocals for him, but I would say the song that we put out together is Nefarious. Yeah.
And how did that come about?
Bro, man, I was fresh back in Ottawa and I was looking to do something.
The Montreal?
The Montreal, exact. And like, you know, he was just like, yo, like you should come into the session. Me, I just bounced work and I got to the studio. It literally took me. Freddie penned down the verse. He penned down the chorus. Like he just sang it to me. He's like, yo, do you know how to kind of sing it like this? And I was like, yeah, bet.
Another Kanye West right there, buddy.
Yeah, Freddie knows. And
Freddie knows.
So I got into that studio and I just kind of like did what I was supposed to do. Yeah. And it was that one take. I didn't have to go back to the studio and re-record. It was just one time.
Okay, nice.
Well, because like the type of R&B that it is, it flows so well and it flows perfectly with my voice.
Fire song, my nigga. Right?
But Freddie knows how to like write for me. He knows how to like write and sing like if he was me. Because we have certain tones when we're like,
y'all niggas are cousins anyway. So
right, exactly. It's family. So he knows how to.
Since you're jits.
So he knows how to do it.
Yeah.
So that's how we came up with Nefarious. And the only reason why Nefarious actually got promoted later on is because of COVID. Like we couldn't really fully do it.
I had that song since like what?
It's been a minute.
I had that song on my computer for a long time.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a hot minute.
For a long time.
100%. And like that song was recorded from time. So, you know, it like when it finally came out, I was like, this is the moment. I'm going to take, you must be locked in your house. Do not leave. And please stay 6 feet away. Like, yo, you got me fucked up. You know? And so, bro, like, it was literally that, dog. Like, I don't know.
Oh, yeah, those are my questions.
Yo,
so how do you feel about the Marion variant?
The Marion variant?
Yeah,
bro,
man.
it's Icebox. It's Icebox right now.
You think so? You think
Icebox
it's about to drop an album just now?
Yo, with all that shit that this nigga's getting, yeah, bro, he should come up with an album because he's actually like the internet joke right now, dog.
Yeah, but Marion's lit, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Marion's music is fire, bro.
You know what's funny? I never really got into Marion.
No, Marion's music is
fire,
man.
I like Touch, Icebox, and those are the 3 records. I really liked him when he was a part of B2K.
Yeah, me too.
And for me, what the deciding factor was, when I think it's the same deciding factor for anybody, it's kind of weird because, you know,
those are actually the 3 songs that I fuck with the most. Fact.
He was writing with all those boys, you know, especially his cousin, like was leading that whole thing, Chris Stokes or something like this.
Okay.
And he was writing all that. It's for me, it's when Chris Brown did the whole like, I'm gonna do a backflip because this nigga's not backflipping enough. I was like, yo, you finna do Run It? Like, what the fuck is we talking about? Like, yo, whoa, wait, popping? All right. Bet you give me 3 records, bang out, and you're dancing doing backflips.
Yeah, crazy.
It's a cosign.
Crazy.
So
crazy.
Yeah, the Amarian variant, I'm not really stressed about it. I just definitely think that we need there's definitely some underlying feelings. How
do you feel about just COVID in general, though? Like, give me your honest opinion.
My honest opinion.
Do you believe that
too much fucking politics? It's really hard because, you know, I'm obviously like, you know, I wear a lot of different hats in my life, but I think there's a lot of politics. I think it's separating a lot of people. I think people are letting something like this like separate them, and it's like
families more and more.
Yeah,
or less.
you know what I mean, and friends disagreeing and shit. Like you're not invited if you're not like whatever, and I don't think it's necessary.
Are you vaccinated?
That's not for me to disclose.
I say no more.
That's crazy. And
say
ladies
no
and gentlemen,
more.
ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand if someone's asking you to do that, you should never fucking answer. Never. That's personal.
That? Yeah.
Personal.
Listen.
Don't ask me questions. Not like that.
Yeah, you know what that means. Yeah.
Don't ask me that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You know what that
Don't
means.
ask me that. Don't ask me that. You too fucking nosy. That's what it is. You feeling all kinds of ways because we're at your little podcast.
Nah, bro. I'm just
can't be doing that now.
I'm just a real nigga, fam. Don't get it twisted. I'm just a real.
I ain't mad at you. He said I'm ready.
I'm just a real nigga, fam.
This is Polo coming out.
I'm just a real nigga, fam. I'm just a real nigga. I'm just a real nigga, man. Cheers to you.
I can't.
Yes, sir. But like,
no. It's just a touchy subject. Like even for the music industry and how I even move about it.
Yeah.
Like, it's fucking tough, bro.
Trust me.
It's tough.
That shit is crazy. Like me,
like clubs are not the same.
Bro, I'm in this industry and I look at it like, yo, dog. I laugh because like everybody pick and chooses.
Right?
It's like it's everybody pick and chooses who is good and who is not. If you have a good face card, you're good. You're good.
Right.
Don't even need to.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a good face card, it's like, show me that shit. You know what I'm saying? Show me your passport.
So do you feel like people with pretty so you're trying to tell me that people with pretty privilege you're seeing getting bypassed almost?
I ain't saying nothing, nigga. I ain't trying to get nobody in trouble.
You see what he's doing? He's not answering now. So that means that if you pretty and look like Sweetie, you go to an establishment, they most likely gonna let you in.
No, it's not even about that. It's just like, yo, like there's no formal training for people checking the vaccine.
No.
Like
there is none.
There's like, bro, you can't. Let's see, I have a bar, right? I have a bar today, and I hire my security.
Right.
What am I supposed to tell them? Just check the vaccine passport. How do you know if it's real?
Yeah, so but
come on.
It's hard. No, you don't know. How do you know? You don't know. It's
like,
tough. It's tough.
It's really tough, and like it's like it's being forced down our throat. Like yo,
yeah, bro, it's
like,
a lot.
Bro, like,
I feel like it's fucking with a lot of people's money.
Bro, money
for sure.
Nigga, money. What do you mean, bro?
Mental
it's like,
health too.
People that work in the government, it's like yo, you can't work unless you're vaccinated twice. And now with the Omarion, it's like, yo, you got to get a booster shot and shit.
No,
man.
you haven't fucked up with that.
You feel me? Like it's crazy. Moving along, bro. Fuck COVID.
I know. Before this turned very left and right and up and down.
COVID. Fuck you, Omarion. Fuck you. We don't like you.
Icebox. Keep it
in the box.
Yeah, that's it. Don't let it out, bro.
Good. Yo, listen.
Crazy.
I just want to tell you people, today was a fucking amazing. This is like my third best interview. I ain't gonna hold you guys.
Bro, I be telling that. People be telling me that I deliver like good interviews, bro.
Nigga, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about me, dog. You crazy.
Fuck
you crazy, nigga. You crazy.
Disrespect.
You crazy. Now talking about me. Then I'm gonna talk about you, nigga. Listen, man. Lonely
show.
Boy came true. He actually pulled up like, yo, my guy, I have to respect you for coming true. And I'm sorry for always pushing back. It's been like almost a month I've been pushing back this interview.
Basically, it's all good. I'm patient, bro. I'm good.
Now he has patience.
Yeah. Yo, at least it came, bro. At least it came.
You know what I mean?
It comes or it doesn't. Like,
no, I appreciate you for coming through. I have to give a big shout out to Rebecca.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
She pulled through. She talked to me and like,
Bully B.
Thank you for the patience.
Yes.
And yo, this is a good conversation, man. I wish you nothing but the best.
Thank you.
You're doing really good with your music.
Thank you.
A lot of good things. Especially that you told me you do a lot of your job there, bro. Like my hats off to you, bro.
That.
Like you do, like you said, you wear a lot of hats,
yeah,
and like you're able to navigate through this industry without a problem.
Yeah, I do with the support, but yeah, you're right.
With the support?
Yeah, with the support, man.
Okay, that's nice. And like, yo, I gotta give it up to you, man. Like, yo, keep working hard. Keep being a good human being.
Always.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, your tape really describes of what you've been through and where you came from.
Right.
Now, like, I can actually see who you are as a person.
Yeah.
Like, I really see
just to hear of me and not meet me and see me is very different. You
know?
Like
I saw you at Cranium, but I'm like, you know me, I'm like the type of nigga like, yo, I don't approach people.
Right.
I'm really not the type of guy like, cause I don't want to sound too cool. It's just like, yo, listen, I don't know you.
Yes,
and it's like okay. I did give you a head nod, though. I'm like,
right.
What
it's
up,
true.
I'm like,
I only know it's because my brother was like, yo, Polo. I was like, okay.
I'm like, yo, what up? I'm like, yo, what up, dog?
I know.
What up from a distance, you know?
Cool. And you were cool. You were
you know, and then it's like, I don't like invading people's privacy.
No, and I didn't want my privacy invaded because a lot of people were coming to me and I didn't like that.
Yeah.
I like to focus.
And like you're in the zone. It's like,
Facts. Every show.
Yeah, that's a fact. And his vocals are crazy. Make sure you follow him on Instagram, Twitter.
Lonely Boy XXO. If you haven't, do so. Instagram,
ladies
Twitter,
and gentlemen, make sure
TikTok,
you follow this
do
guy
that
because, in my opinion, he's like at the frontier for the R&B artists in Ottawa right now.
Yes.
That's popping.
Yes.
Most definitely.
Yes.
There's definitely a lot of people that came before him, but now, right now, he's the guy. Make sure you respect his grind.
For sure.
You go follow his music. You see what he's about. Ladies, gentlemen, make sure you listen to this guy because
For sure.
me, if I'm telling you to listen to him, because I listen to him, man, I ain't gonna hold you.
You gotta do what you're being told.
No, that's a fact.
You
like, yo,
in?
I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna be here and be like, yo, nah, this guy's sick, and then I'm gonna go home and be like, yo, fuck, that nigga was whack. And I mean it. If I didn't like his music,
I wouldn't be on the show.
That's a fact.
I wouldn't be on the show.
If I did not like his album, I would have told his
wouldn't be
manager, hey, man, look.
So I know that you mean well, but like I don't think me and Lonely are a good fit.
No.
It just doesn't.
No, it won't work. But it worked. The guy's
Yeah,
genuine. He means well. He has a lot ahead of him.
If you're
I
into
wish him
sex and
nothing
bad
but
exes,
success.
You know?
But he needs to stop talking about signs and shit because that shit don't matter.
Yo, shut the
That
fuck
shit
up.
don't matter. You feel me?
Fuck up.
This nigga's gonna be a rich person, and I give him all the wealth, the benefits, and everything. Yo,
Health,
wealth,
success.
and everything to you, success.
Appreciate you, man.
You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
I
Thank
wish you nothing but the best because I think, and I know, if you keep grinding, you keep moving forward,
I'm
keep
gonna
being
get
true to
right
yourself.
into that too.
If you keep being true to yourself, I
Yeah.
think like you're gonna have like a lot of success.
100%. I really
And
great
like you
life.
said, you might be a hometown hero for the R&B niggas in the city.
I want
and-
to.
Yeah, I'm saying like keep grinding.
I need to be, anyways. That's
You know
for
what
me.
I'm saying? Like, yo, talk to the people. Tell them what's up, man.
All right.
Tell them
So
what's up, man.
it's Lonely Boy. So now, obviously, you know that there's Lonely People Volume 1 that's out. So I just need you to stay tuned because I have a lot coming out. Virtual performances, physical performances, videos, everything, all that. The one thing that I'm going to give you is consistency and performances. If you come and see me, you're going to leave feeling some different type of way.
And I was one of those customers, man. I felt some type of way
I
after the
gotta tell
Cranium
you,
Festival, man. That's facts.
if you listen to the
Facts.
music, you either are gonna have really great sex, even if it's with someone that's toxic, or you are going to have.
Let's talk
It's
about
ambient music,
my
bro.
bad,
That's
my
what
bad,
I
my
do.
nigga, my
It's
bad,
okay.
my
It's
bad,
okay.
my bad.
It's okay. Lonely Boy
Are you
XXL.
a toxic nigga? That's a real question. Are you a toxic or you're more of like, oh, I'm the lover boy? But are you toxic? Talk your shit.
I would say I'm a reformed toxic person. Fuck you. Fuck you. I know that cough. Yo, cough. Nigga, cough one more time.
Honest cough, but okay.
No, yeah. Honest cough my ass. Please. Listen, let me tell you, I'm going to keep it really 100. I think definitely when I was immature, especially in my early 20s or whatever, I couldn't make up my mind. I didn't know what I wanted and I want everything.
Yeah.
And I tend to always make excuses for that. That's what makes me toxic. People like to know if it's black or white. I'm not gray area. So when
you're given the gray area before?
100%.
Mhm.
So when I can give you black or white, I'll give it to you. If I cannot, I tell you that I cannot. If you want to define me by calling me toxic, that's your problem.
That's a 29. That's a 29-year-old in him talking right now. I
That's
like
your
that.
problem. Yeah.
But you toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, that's basically what he's saying. He's like, I'm toxic as fuck.
No,
but like,
no.
I'm
That's
matured.
not what I'm saying.
That's what he's saying, innit?
That's not what I'm saying.
Am I lying? Yo, in the comments, if I'm lying,
Yeah, man.
tell me.
Do
Tell me right
Libras
now.
equate to toxicity? Because I don't know. Apparently, I be getting told this.
Yo,
all
this
the
nigga,
time.
you know how I know he's toxic? I messaged him not even like an hour ago. I'm like, yo, fam, I got a Grey Goose. He's like, yo, I need 3 drinks minimum, so I'm straight. I'm like, okay, Sniglas, that guy.
I'm very toxic, genre. But it's okay. I'm in therapy right now, so it's okay. Let me be toxic. At least I'm in therapy. Most of you niggas are not even in therapy, so you're not even on the same league or doing the same things.
Yeah,
I can admit this.
yeah,
Can you?
yeah.
I don't think you can.
Yeah.
Can you? You're
Yeah.
looking at me right now. I'm looking at you too.
Yeah.
You can't even. Bro, so mind your fucking business. Go to
Yes,
therapy.
sir.
Then we can talk. I'm kind of toxic, yeah. But I admit to it and I work
You
on
see,
that
I
shit.
brought it out of him.
Fuck
He is
you.
toxic.
I'm kinda.
Yeah.
Didn't say fully.
Yeah.
Didn't say fully though.
Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Listen,
to
when
me,
you come
bro?
on SugarTrap Radio, I bring the shit out
Not
of you.
the
And listen,
SugarTrap Radio,
my
niggas.
boy,
This is
listen.
what you calling this right
nigga,
now?
this is SugarTrap Radio. Listen,
Fuck.
we do nothing but honesty here, okay?
Oh,
And it's
man.
nothing but genuinely.
Oh, man.
Everything is genuine, by the way. Everything is real. We don't sugarcoat shit. My boy said he's not toxic, and then
I'm in therapy.
midway, he's like, I'm halfway toxic, but I'm not. It is
because everyone's kind of toxic, bro. Everyone's kind of toxic, bro.
Yeah. Whatever, nigga. It is what it is. We fuck with you.
Stream Lonely People Volume 1 for
That's it.
toxicity or no toxicity.
Y'all run that shit up. Ottawa,
Fuck.
y'all better run that fucking mixtape up. That project is lit. Like, yo, I'm not gonna vouch for something I don't like, and that shit
Facts.
is fucking real. It's amazing. I got to give it up to his team because, yo, they came up with a nice project. The guy's actually on his way. So, like, yo, as much as I talk shit, the guy's actually doing mad work. He's doing more work than a lot of people in the city. So, 100%. Like, you got to respect the grind. You got to respect everything he's doing. Yo, Ottawa, y'all better stand up and respect what he's doing. You feel me? SugarTrap Radio, Lonely Boy. You
already know what it is.
You know who it is. It's the president, baby. DJ Polo. I go by myself, and I get a lot of money. Fuck your bitch. Whatever. Let's go. Ha. Ha. Let's go. My boy. I appreciate you, bro. This is really good. I really